area councils,
Yes.
I mean, who are supposed to be responsible for primary education, do they also have the mandate to build these primary schools? Are they directly under them? If they are, do they have the funds to do so, or are you intervening as a matter of
I will not answer why they have the funds. First of all, as everybody know, the primary school is the responsibility of local government councils or area councils.
Which aspect of it? That's part of the question.
No, but
is it the software, which is salaries of the teachers?
But the
No,
the same law. They cannot remove this and take this. It's not so. However, most of the schools that have been habilitated are being carried out by us, by the FCT. Because we believe that yes, it is their responsibility. But again, if anything happens, nobody will talk about that. Just like when the teachers were on strike. Nobody was on strike. It is not FCT strike. But we thought that, look, teachers are on strike. What do we do? It is not that secondary school teachers are not on strike. People should have that in mind. The tertiary education under FCT, they're not on strike. People should know that. Now, what do we say? They go and tell them to go to the gate of FCT, carry children, stay there, we're at home, to try to embarrass the government. I didn't talk. Because let me finish. Because I know it's just blackmail. We have come to intervene severally. And what's the intervention? The funds they are having, they have said it's not enough. Remember, the increment in the minimum wage affected them. Now, if a local government or an area council, take for example, is getting maybe in a month 300 something million naira for the allocation, and then he gets IGR, their own share of the 10% monthly they get. Assuming they get like 2 something billion, that 2 billion is shared among the six area council, but not on equal basis, based on your own contribution. So, assuming whatever gets additional 150 million naira or 200 million, as the case may be, that adds to the 300, 500 million. What's the salary structure? What's the salary of the staff of Guaguanada for teachers and local government staff? It's more than 500 million. Now, if you expend that, what other money do you have to carry out other services? That's why there's a problem in our federal system, where you go to the headquarters, to the capital, and negotiate for minimum wage for states and local government councils. What is the capacity of this area council or local government to be able to pay? And look at people and say, employ. It is sometimes madness when you say in FCT alone, we have over 55,000 workers. How do you justify it? 55,000 workers doing what? However, you can't take a step. That was industrial crisis. But nobody talks about the funding. Where would this money come from? FCT area councils are not like other local governments where you have one for the oil producing states and what to only do is taxes. Remember, what comes to the FCT is 1% of the allocation of federal government. So if the federal government, for example, gets in a month 800 billion from the share of the inflation account, what they will pay to FCT is how much? 1% of 800 billion is how much? 8 billion.
So understanding, just a moment, just understanding the challenge that the area councils are facing, particularly in that area of education, because I can see that you're making some intervention efforts. Would you say that you would declare a state of emergency in the infrastructure around education, given just how decrepit and how long the backlog has been?
Declare a state of emergency to achieve what?
At least, will I say, decent infrastructure in the area of
you need to declare.
primary education.
You see, that's why I quarrel. Somebody who says is a senator representing FCT. All when tested is you want to be invited, you want to do, what job have you done? Ordinarily, as a senator representing the FCT and members of the House of Reps who are the FCT should make a special claim from the federal government. This is the capital of the country. Let me finish. There must be a special intervention for the federal capital. But that's not like that.
You're in a good place to make that request.
No. That's why, as a senator, as members of the House of Reps, in the National Assembly, you start from there. Let people understand that yes, you are really speaking on their behalf.
Have you approached the senator to work with her?
Yeah, I don't need to approach you. You went and said you want to go to Senate. You want to say you want to go to House of Representatives. Therefore, you should know the role you should play. It is not only coming to national television. He's not inviting me for commission of project. He's not inviting me for us to have a drink. That is not the job we're talking about.
Honorable Minister, let's talk about your image when it comes to the education sector in the FCT. You had mentioned that mischief makers are portraying the fact that you're not putting so much attention on the education sector in the FCT, and you're building bridges for showmanship. And you said that you don't publicize some of these works that you have been doing in the education sector due to the size of the projects as compared to the roads and bridges that you have been doing. Don't you think, Honorable Minister, that perhaps putting more attention or some certain level of attention on the education sector and the works that you're doing there would help your administration shut these mischief makers up?
That maybe you have misunderstood me. I didn't say the level of work we're doing is not enough. I'm saying probably because we have not gone for commissioning. It's not only commissioning that you can publicize to.
Do you have plans of commissioning anything, perhaps collectively anytime soon?
I think I did say here that I will provide for the logistics. You are media people, and the Monday secretary will take you around for 1 month. And then you now see what you have done in education, and then you will speak to the people. I hope I said that here.
All right. Yeah.
I hope I said that. So I don't know what you want. If I have in mind to do any commission or what, I'm giving you the assignment.
Maybe we should leave education and go to something.
But again, I will also say, I don't see her a rational person. Somebody who has no mental problem will say that building bridges is a showman. I don't understand that. I don't understand, how do you go to school when there's no road? Some of you have complained that taking your children to school is a problem. Something that will take you 30 minutes will take you 2 hours. And a government has come to say no. This can continue. It has to be not even that 30 minutes, it has to be reduced to 20 minutes. Now he says the showman trying to show. Assuming we provide the entire schools to be good without roads, what do you do?
All right.
We have to move on from education very quickly. What is so wrong if you stamp your face with perhaps one commissioning of a school project We have seen you with so many roads, so many physical projects. What is so wrong if you do commission one school project?
So the angle of the people is that I have not gone to commission. Okay, let me promise them now. So can I promise them?
From your submission.
Can I promise them?
Okay.
And promise you too. If that's what you want.
It's not me.
No. But what I mean you.
Your submission.
No. What I mean you are speaking on behalf of them because of their worries. Because of their worries. I have not said okay. To satisfy them, to satisfy you who asked the question, we'll take on 10 schools. As I leave here, I'll tell the mandate secretary and tell the protocol to set up a program. Well, and of course, we wouldn't do the ones in town. We'll have to go to the rural areas. And I hope you oblige us to also be there.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
We won't do it live. I hope you like that. Because you know where I'm going to. Because you know who benefits from the live coverage.
I have an idea.
Let's go to something different.